Philip, and welcome to Take 5 with the Saints. Today is February 20th, when we remember Frederick Douglass, one of the most prominent figures in African American and United States history. He was an American abolitionist, women's suffragist, orator, statesman, and reformer. The scripture reading for today is John from chapter 8, verses 30 through 32. As Jesus was saying these things, many believed in him. Then Jesus said to the Jews who had believed in him, If you continue in my word, you are truly my disciples, and you will know the truth, and the truth will make you free. Frederick Douglass was born a slave in Talbot County, Maryland in 1818. Unlike most slaves, he was taught to read and write. Douglass worked in shipyards in Maryland. Through the Underground Railroad, he escaped slavery, traveling north to freedom in September 1838. Douglass continued traveling up to Massachusetts. There, Douglass became a speaker, telling others about his life as a slave. He joined various organizations in New Bedford, including a black church, and regularly attended abolitionist meetings. He later began his own newspaper called the North Star, and published his autobiography, Narrative of the Life of Frederick Douglass, an American Slave, in 1845. He was an advisor to President Lincoln in 1863 on the treatment of black soldiers, and conferred with President Andrew Johnson on the subject of black suffrage. He was a firm believer in the equality of all people, whether black, female, Native American, or recent immigrant. He was fond of saying, "I would unite with anybody to do right and nobody to do wrong." In 1848, Douglass attended the first Women's Rights Convention, the Seneca Falls Convention, as the only African American. Elizabeth Cady Stanton asked the Assembly to pass a resolution asking for women's suffrage. Many of those present opposed the idea, but Douglass stood and spoke equally in favor. He said that he could not accept the right to vote himself as a black man if a woman cannot do the exact same. His powerful words rang true with enough attendees that the resolution passed. His actions showed that he believed in freedom of expression, which is the right to share one's beliefs. Douglass died on February 20th, 1882, after a long illness. His voice continued to be heard long after his death. Join us again tomorrow when we learn about John Henry Newman. Bye!